Hello YouTube. Now this is my first video, and in this first video we are going to be looking at how I built this car and designed it. So first things first, we're going to take these panels off on the side and be showing you why I built it like this. Now on the real car, here's a picture. So now that you saw that picture, I have it built like this, kind of on like a 1x2 bracket. See, I put this kind of sideways bracket too right here. So now this is really good when it's on the chassis right there. Now it's pretty fragile right now, so I'll show you why I put this piece right here to go along with this. So in the car, it sits right here like that. You could see that it doesn't move around too much. Now it doesn't have studs, unlike some of the Speed Champions Legos makes. Oh damn. I made it like this on a curve because it's most accurate to my chair in the real car. So when it's in here like that, it is sort of sitting in like this, and this panel right here is just kind of right there. So let's just say it didn't have it, it would be sloshing around like that, but if you fix it into place, it doesn't slosh as much. And since I don't want to stretch the bricks on the bottom, that's why I came up with this design. This goes in there. Oh, the reason that piece goes in there because this slot right there fits into right there. So everything is durable and compact. The car that I have in real life has a back seat, and I'm actually going to show you right now how it's built. Now you can see that it's just really simple. So I designed this chair right here to make it look like a couch, but for one-seater, since there's not much space for two because of the wheel wells. It's taking up that whole piece right here that you see right there. It's taking up so much space. Now the couch itself is built pretty easily. So it uses this curve with a 1x1 tile, slope like this, and a corner piece. Now there really isn't that many or that much purpose of filling that gap because you won't see it and it doesn't really break if you push on it. So that's pretty good. Like with all these studs, I had to think of a way to put 4 studs right there so it can be as durable as possible so the couch doesn't fly off for any reason. There's a bunch of things right here. Actually, I think I might show you this part first, just because it's right there and it's easy to show. So this piece right here is a big panel just to cover all this mess right here. And those right here are the lights. I built them sideways, so you can see them right here. Really intricate design. I couldn't get that light that kind of goes sideways. So if like I was a designer, I'd put a sticker right there. Really unnecessary to make the model super loose and undurable, just to have that light piece like that. So I just left it like this. Like some things you just can't build. I'll show you a picture of what I mean. So now that we got that out of the way, you can see the license plate. It's actually just a mailbox, but so there you go. So this whole piece just kind of comes off. You can see right here. That's where the chair goes. And same with this part right there. So So this build is legal. It's not stressing on any of the studs right there. It's kind of hanging over it, as you can see right there. This is laying on the studs, and this is on the bracket. So it's quite legal. I'll show you how I built this. I put this just because when I was building, I didn't really want to make it super complicated, so I just grabbed a cheese lobe. They're they're like 2 studs high, so it was really easy just to use that and put it on, so it could be easy to put this piece over. Actually use kind of like a 1x2 bracket with on a 1x1 plate, so it's pretty modified. And then there's a 1x1 on a 1x1. You can see right there. Kind of connects all together like that, and there's more over here so that it's all strung when connected together. And this is pretty simple right here. They're just 1x6 plates. Put this brick over here. There, just like that. Now we do have these pieces right here. They're on a 1x6 plate, and just a bunch of 4x4 slopes, just like that. So now onto the front. I'm basically showing you how to build it right now, but the way I built this is quite not really easy, but when I came up with it, I felt like the Doc from Back to the Future. I kind of hit my head and just found out, oh my gosh, why don't I just do this? Really easy design. Now it doesn't fit super smooth right there because there's a little gap, you can see, but it just fits on right there, and there's no pressure applied right here when it has all the pieces like this on top. No pressure, so it won't fall out, and there's no problems with the gap, so it's fine. And that piece is upside down, and funny enough, it's because I needed to connect it somehow and make it upside down right here, just so those pieces can have a smooth finish, and there would be a red line right here, so it didn't look really weird. So when it's on the floor, like the car is not in real life, it looks like this, and just really neat how it's built. So this is how I made it. It's the same way, kind of like how the other side was built on the back, except it's really different because all these pieces kind of just on this bracket right there, 1x2 brick bracket. I don't know what they're called, but they're like that. And this piece, you might not think, oh well, it just kind of falls off. It really doesn't, but when you get this piece on, you just flip it over, put it on here, grab your piece, and it'll all connect together because of this 2x2, and it'll just grab onto everything. Now, I did get lucky when I designed this part right here. This front part right here. Jesus. So when I was building it upside down, I was just trying to see how the light could work. And now I had this left over. And I thought, what if I just put a tile on top of here? Have it clean finish. And I was so lucky for it to fit cleanly on there. I didn't think it'd work. And I had to go through different variations to fit these cheese slopes in the front. But I decided to go with this just because it was the most optimal way of doing it. Now, all that I showed you, I designed it just almost by pure luck. I stayed up a lot of days and nights and just pondering how I could build that front part. It was the hardest thing. When I did build the back part, though, of this car, I was really happy, but As soon as I finished it, it bugged me that it was not proper. Because if you compared it to the real length of the car that I have, it is not good at all. So I changed it. And now I just gotta wait on those pieces. So, now we can put this all back together. Like that. Now this is a fairly long video, so if you did last up to this, I'm glad you made it. I did make a few videos, so beforehand. So I'm gonna be publishing those. If you like this, I might just publish it anyway. But since it's new, I will be giving updates on Instagram. I reinstalled it just cause there's a more audience on there. A lot of people are just scrolling and scrolling. They'll find my pictures and videos. I'll show pictures most of the time just because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, I guess this is it. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.